Hey folks, a special treat for you today. We're at the Whitby Yacht Club to check out Sam's boat, a fully decked out, spare no expense 45-foot cruiser. So what year you said it was a 2010?
Yeah, 2010 Catalina 445. Hull number is 22.
Right.
So I feel like they're definitely up over 100 hulls now.
Oh, probably. This is such a common boat, and so everybody loves it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been such a blessing. Like for the family of four, like the kids have their own space. And when we talked to the kids early, it was, you get to pick your aft cabin. And I thought for sure my daughter would be all over the regular aft cabin, but she chose the bunk beds because she's like, if I have a friend over, I can have my friends like sleep on the top bunk and stuff like that. So
Furling, Maine too.
yeah, Furling, Maine, which has been absolutely great. We had a Furling, Maine on the 36, and some people they have concerns about if it ever jams or any problems, but it's been fantastic. Haven't had any issues. Like you keep it lubricated. Like it's important to make sure you're keeping both furlers lubricated. We just greased the Genoa furler as well this year. But that's one kind of maintenance piece that a lot of owners miss.
Yeah.
So I'm on the 445 forum, and one of them chimed up about the furler. It feels like it's like really difficult to open. Like, when's the last time you greased your bearings? And it's like, grease the bearing? Yeah, right. So I guarantee the previous owner didn't grease the bearings, and you've had it for a few years, and
Do they all have this car system where you actually have a line and a block and tackle to move the car?
Yeah, the short answer is no. So this is a Garhauer system that we installed. We installed this last year.
Right.
So it's just great when the sail's under load to be able to move your sheets kind of forward and aft, right? So downwind pulling it forward a bit, and then upwind being able to bring it aft.
It's a little Starlink dish.
Yeah, Starlink Mini.
Yeah.
Which is great because it's 12 volt.
Yeah.
So in terms of amp draw, it's really minimal. The regular ones, they have kind of the AC draw, and then you're inverting, you're converting.
Yep. Who did the enclosure? It's beautiful.
Yeah, Island Canvas. Abby at Island Canvas. She's fantastic. This is the third time we've used her for the enclosure. When we first got it, it had a white vinyl, which is, it's probably beneficial, I guess, if you're doing Florida and Bahamas to keep the temperature down. But we just love the Captain Navy. Like that just screams one Catalina, and just it feels very vintage sailing,
Yeah, Catalina would be proud.
Yes, exactly. If Frank Butler saw it and he's like, good job, or Jerry Douglas, we're like, perfect, right? I've done my job then.
Yeah. The one thing I always appreciate about Catalina are the inboard chain plates.
Yes.
Not just for sail trim angle, but because you can walk around them.
Yes.
And so many boats are putting them on the side, and it's like a jungle gym.
Even the little things like the stanchions. The stanchions are actually slightly outboard.
Yeah.
So when you are underway and you are heeled over, it still affords you the ability to kind of walk through with ease, instead of it kind of being tighter if you're heeled over, right? So
no kidding.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a mess. Maybe I should have cleaned that up. I don't know,
No.
But yeah, we've got both anchors. I've got 200 feet of chain for the Rockna.
Is it 3/8 chain?
It is a 5/16 chain. Yeah, and you start doing the math, and honestly, it's been sleep at night. Like we've been in anchor 35, 40. We had a squall that rolled through. It was like 45 knots of wind.
Yeah.
And we were rocking and rolling, but the boat itself was just that experience really made me feel like, okay, we can sleep at night, right?
Yeah.
As long as you get it set well and you're good to go. We actually installed. It didn't have it at the time, but we put in the forward plugs. And a galvanic isolator, and 230 amp breakers that it's kind of against the wall there, but just allow us to be able to plug in the aft or forward. So it's just really convenient.
Oh yeah.
It's something we did on the 36 and absolutely loved it.
I like the big windlass buttons too.
Yes. Yeah. Step on the windlass. We don't have the remote, but when you're up here anyways, I probably prefer to be up here controlling it than kind of at the helm.
And you said they're newer sails?
Yeah, sails brand new this year. So
nice.
Dacron, I think I'd have to double check for you, but it's 9 ounce I think, on the Genoa and 7-ounce on the main.
Yeah.
And a 135 on the Genoa as well, just kind of best of both worlds. We kind of described to Precision that we're looking for something that if we wanted to take south or I'd say cross an ocean, we're not looking to cross, but, like all through the Caribbean, how do we find that sweet spot where we can ensure that we get good performance on Lake Ontario, but if we ever wanted to go south, we'd have good performance as well, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got radar. I actually put in these spreader lights as well. I actually put in spreader lights both facing down and the same spreader lights facing up, so you get a bit of that mega yacht vibe.
Yeah.
Call me, it's like a way to have fun with it too, right? Because it's the lights are great in terms of illuminating the deck, but to be able to kind of illuminate the mast as well it's pretty nice. And especially in a crowded anchorage, when you throw those on, you're coming back, you know exactly where your boat is and where you're going, right? We've got 700 watts of flexible solar. They're Renogy panels.
Yeah.
They've probably on average, I'm just trying to think of this summer, like even this is probably our third year with them, I think. And we still get 3,000 watt hours in a day, right?
Yeah.
So in terms of amp hours, you're still getting, 250 or so amps in the summertime, which is more than enough. We've got a Dometic fridge on board. We actually had another Dometic freezer when we were cruising Thousand Islands this year. So it just gives us lots of flexibility in terms of, being able to keep the batteries topped up in the summertime. So
you did a Balmar too, right?
Yeah, we did a 250 amp Balmar XT alternator.
Yeah.
And then I did a wake speed voltage regulator, which is like you pair those two, so it allows the Balmar to dedicate the charge solely to the lithium bank.
Yeah.
And most setups have, top up the flooded lead acid and then a DC to DC.
Yep.
We've done the reverse. So with the wake speed, it allows us to throw in 150, 200 amps into the lithium bank, and then we have the DC to DC to top up the AGM that we have in the bow. I can show you that as well.
Right.
Yeah.
This enclosure is just mint.
It is. It
beautiful.
Is. We've honestly tried to take care of it.
Yeah.
Tim, like sometimes it's easy to again, you let it go. Like we've got the Sunbrella that covers the Lexan. Yeah. And then the Strataglass in the middle allows us still to kind of roll it up to get some airflow, and then we've also got an insert with vinyl and a screen. Yeah. So if we're at anchor and it's a really, really hot day, we'll put the insert with the vinyl and the screen. Just roll up to the screen. At nighttime, you're able to kind of keep the airflow through without attracting the bugs. Yep. Yeah. We got a hydraulic backstay as well, and that's to your point, that's the racer and the first owner for sure. You got to get some rake on the mast, and it's been great, right? It definitely allows us to. And it allows us to put up the rig pretty easily as well. You're not battling, your uppers or your lowers, your backstay, because you have some flexibility there with the hydraulic. We're big music fans. Oh yeah. So one of the first kind of priorities was we installed these JL speakers. We've got a JL subwoofer as well.
No kidding.
And it's powered by I think it's a 700 watt JL amp that's stowed as well. But just when you're underway, you're not at the yacht club and you want to play your loud music.
Gotta have your tunes.
Yeah, you gotta have your tunes, and for me it's you'll rarely see Eldorado sailing by without music playing. And
very nice. You have the RAM mount for the VHF.
Yeah, RAM there. I installed all of these. So these are i70S, i70S and P70S, I think they are. Right. So for your RAM linear drive, so it's got a linear drive auto home, which is, again, I don't want to say it's bulletproof, but it's been such a blessing to be out in heavy seas and to have the confidence that it's going to hold a course. Yeah. Because it's easy sometimes. Again, we've got a couple of members that have the steering drive, and then in any heavy weather or any weather helm, it starts to give way, right? Whereas the linear drive we actually installed a linear drive brand new and a quadrant brand new on the 36. And that was what gave me a lot of confidence to say, okay, that linear drive is what you need, right? If you can get it in there, anytime anybody ever asks, like wheel drive or linear drive all day. Like that thing.
If it'll fit, do it.
If it'll fit, do it. Yeah, it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it for sure. I put in a separate propane tank as well, just so we have the rig for the regular propane for down below, and then I have a barbecue dedicated propane tank. But nice. I don't know if that's something you'd really want to see. Storage, there's a good transom shower. That's all standard stuff, and then your aft plugs. The generator is in there. I don't know if you want to.
Maybe.
As part of the.
Is it?
It's accessible enough. Let me just, I'd have to just move this. Yeah, so it is accessible enough.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so we just installed the 5,000 watt. Is it a 5,000 watt? Yeah, it's a 5,000 watt generator. So it's a Fisher Panda. You know, a lot of people have had experiences with Fisher Panda, and the beauty of this is literally this year's model.
Right.
And you know, when you talk to Fisher Panda directly, they have a lot of confidence, so they worked out a lot of the kinks, right? So when you think about that generation of 2012 to 2016, there's a lot of owners that have concerns about it. Whereas now, it runs on a Kubota engine. It's incredibly quiet. It's really fuel efficient. But it's important that you know, like you got to run these things under load, right?
Yep.
So a lot of owners will run, you know, kind of 10 amps on a 50
Yeah.
amp or 40 amp capable unit, and the whole idea is that you're really negatively impacting the engine, right? So it's important that you run it under the right load to keep it working efficiently as possible.
Yep.
And it's been a blessing. So for us in Thousand Islands this year, like just we had that big heat wave, and for us to run the generator, you know, a couple of the air conditioners, hot water heater, just loading it up on almost by design, so that way you're running it at 75% as it's designed, right? So it's been really, really good that way.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so like I said, the it has the continuous furl for your in-haul, out-haul.
Yeah.
So just to be able to furl in, and then obviously out-haul to unfurl, and then you have your electric winch, which again, just the torque that this thing has, it's enough to kind of get me up the mast. So I've been up the mast a couple of times this season. Actually replaced the VHF cable through the mast this season. You want to come down below?
Yes, sir. Wow. Now we're talking.
Yes. Yeah, this is, you know, you kind of forget sometimes how palatial it is down here.
Yes.
You know, we had the 30 in 2012. Just going to turn that beeping off. We had the 30 in 2012, and I felt like, you know, back then, even the 30 was palatial, right? 7930, big space down below. To go from the 30 to the 36, it's like, oh my gosh, it's same. And then to be at the 445, it's like the amount of room you have down here, like that, you know, when you're sitting across from family, it's like you forget that you're on a boat. It feels like a condo, right?
Yeah, it's a hotel suite or a condo.
It feels like a hotel suite for sure. That's
I love the Catalina table too. All the big Catalinas get the excellent table.
100%, yeah. And there's the, you know, they still take pride in, you know, quality teak, right? Ensuring that the teak lines are all the same direction. Like there's just something special about that. It doesn't feel like IKEA.
Right.
With Catalina, it still, you know, feels like quality craftsmanship on the teak and woodworking side for sure. Again, yeah, fiddles and handhelds everywhere, right? Fiddles on the counters, fiddles on your chart tables, handhelds here. Yeah. So even underway, like, you know, there's been plenty of times we're in some seas that, you know, we've got kind of good access to kind of work our way down, get to the forward cabin or forward head, etc. It just gives us lots of flexibility in that regard. Yeah, this was the cabin my son chose, so, you know, great space overall. You know, headroom's actually pretty good. Yeah. You've got 250 liters of diesel under this berth, so lots of you know, it doesn't give you the unlimited range. You know, you probably still want some jerry cans on the rails if you're making watch your head top, if you're making a long passage, but it's still definitely a good amount of fuel to be underway. Yeah, we've got controls for air conditioner in the aft, and we've got a diesel heater as well, so it gives us it just extends the season between the full enclosure and the diesel heater, you know, so you can be at anchor, you know, for a few days, and it's, you know, 8 degrees, 10 degrees outside, you know, or if it's in the 50s as an example, you can still, you know, keep the diesel heater on and take the edge off. Yeah. I know that this isn't standard, but this was kind of aftermarket, but just great use of space, right? Yeah. So we are, you know, kind of liquor cabinet, ice machine. We installed some AC plug there as well, which has been great, and just a really good protected galley. Yeah. So if you are underway, you can kind of wedge yourself in, right? You've got your gimbaled stove, like it just gives you some, you know, some good protection. If you wanted to make some food underway, you have the ability to do so with confidence. Yeah, we've got the regular fridge below, and then this is a fridge or freezer. We have it set to a fridge right now. Right. So it gives us ample refrigeration space between the two. Yep. And then we've also got that Dometic freezer as well that we mounted and put on 12 volts. So just, again, just extends the ability to to cruise for long periods of time, right?
Yeah.
From a storage perspective on the refrigeration side.
Go check that out. Are they exact matching cabins? Just this one has a bunk. This one's smaller, isn't
Yeah,
it?
this one's smaller, and this one Catalina describes as a utility cabin.
Right.
So just you have the flexibility to be able to lift up the left side, or the what do I want to call that? The double bunk.
Yeah.
You can actually lift up one side. So if you open the hatch as well, you can actually stand and use the top bunk as a bit of a workbench.
Right, right.
So if you ever wanted to do
yeah.
things underway, you have the ability to kind of have your own workbench, your
Yeah.
work area.
You could put a vise here, and you could put tools and
100%.
with
Yeah,
that
sewing
open.
machine.
Yep.
All the other things you might need. If you're cruising, whether cruising south or just cruising extended periods of time, you got lots of flexibility in that regard.
And aft head.
Aft head, yeah. So kind of wet shower, aft head. We actually just replaced the holding tank this year.
Oh yeah.
So tore out the old one, put in a new one. Yeah, it was. I don't know what it was about this one, but it was due. This one, this one with the tank itself. Like we replaced all the hoses, it wasn't enough. It was still permeating.
Permeates, yeah.
Yeah. So we did the next level, ripped out the tank.
Plastic.
That was a shitty job. Pun intended. Yeah, plastic. Yeah. So we have a plastic manufacturer and fabricator here in Whitby.
Oh wow.
Mass Plastics, and they rave about their tanks. They do holding tanks all the time.
Yeah.
So the brand new holding tank, no permeation, replace the hose. Like now it smells like.
Right. I can't even tell there's a holding tank.
Yeah.
I can almost always tell.
Yes.
And I can't smell anything.
Yes. Yeah. No, we're really really happy with the
Yeah.
product. Shout out to Mass Plastics there.
No
They do a
kidding.
good job.
I love the nav desk too. Being able to sit down with your laptop is just
100%. This was a selling feature on the 36 as well, because the nav desk was this way, and there was kind of a swivel chair.
Yep. Yeah,
But this has been fantastic. Yeah, to be able to have the ability to sit underway, and then we went with just a bit of a Samsung tablet as well, so you can actually run avionics on the actual tablet. So when you are underway, you can kind of see what you can actually use this as a repeater for your chart plotter.
Yeah.
So you can control the chart plotter from this tablet.
nice.
While you're underway, see what's going on, turn on the radar if you want.
Yeah.
It's a great kind of feature
Nice.
to be able to do that underway for sure. But yeah, like just the simplicity of the panel, like it's been great. We've done so many upgrades as well. So you saw the electronics there, but the amp as an example, we've got a washdown pump that we installed. The spreader lights are on individual breakers.
Right.
So everything's just neatly organized, kind of available, and you still have some space available on the DC side.
Yep.
For any additional adds, and we have one more available on the AC side because we have two separate AC panels.
Oh wow.
So one more available on the AC side for your water maker. This was
Right.
the last kind of piece of the cruising pie,
Yeah.
if you will. Yeah. But I put in these selector switches as well. So again, when the generator's running, you can select generator.
Yep.
But you've got shore 1, shore 2 for bow and stern shore. So it just really isolates the circuits, which has been great. And we've got the Victron setup as well. So the Serbo, which is absolutely fantastic. It allows me to kind of monitor the boat remotely as well, which is great. And if there would ever, let's say all of a sudden the boat disconnects, I can actually get an alarm saying that it's under kind of battery power as well. So you can get the functionality of it's fantastic.
Right.
You've got your generator controls, and then we've got the BMV as well, just to kind of monitor battery status for both the AGM and the lithium bank as well.
Right on. Depends where you're going. Yeah.
Because we actually installed a water filtration system, so we've got this is like a water drop filtration system. So it's 3 different filters that we teed off the cold water. So we put filtered water into our tanks with one of those RV filters, and then this is kind of our drinkable water, potable water.
Nice.
So coffee, ice, using the ice machine. It's been fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We've got 2 separate AC units. So there's one in the aft, and then there's the 16,000 BTU Webasto under the settee. So it's, in those dead of summer days, running both ACs, it's really nice down below. But it is reverse cycle, so even in the fall days in October, there's plenty of times where we're kind of running both heaters down below as well, which has been great. But great engine access as well. So we got the wake speed voltage regulator there, which is great, easily accessible. It is integrated to the servo as well, so you get RPM data. You ensure that the connectivity is all circulating and positive.
Yeah.
We've got. I actually replaced the bellow there as well with the performance bellow from PSS, just to make sure that I think the bellows are a 5 to 7 year recommendation.
Yeah.
Just given the fact that the boat was just over 10 years old when we got it, I wanted to make sure that that was one of the first things that we did, just a peace of mind, right? Just to make sure that the bellow is replaced. So the dripless unit's been fantastic, and that performance bellow too. It's really rock solid. So I'm really happy with that.
What's the white duct there?
Which one? Oh, that's the blower system for Catalina, so there's 2 louvered vents in the back.
Yep.
You have one of the ducts on a blower blowing the hot air out.
Yep.
And there's another duct on the starboard side that actually that is guided here as well.
Oh, wow.
So it brings fresh air in and pulls fresh air through and
Nice.
allows it to kind of keep the engine cooler.
Yeah.
I think than it normally would, and
Keep
just
the smell and the
keep the
fumes.
smell, fumes. Yeah. Anything kind of. Even grease, as it heats up, you get a bit of an odor.
Yeah.
So, when we're underway, we never smell any kind of, any engine-related things,
Nice.
This is our vent for our diesel heater, and we only have one.
Right.
But the goal was, you'd have to install multiple diesel heaters on a boat this size. There's no, obviously, insulation on these production boats. But just to be able to have it into the cabin, take the edge off, warm, dry heat is been great. And then when you go back to bed or in your berths, you're typically under the blankets anyways,
Yeah.
right?
Little cooler is better anyway.
Exactly, for sure. Yeah. I can show you. Even things like ensuring that there's a shut off for your inverter charger, right? Just making sure that you're installing those things the right way. We've got a 3,000 watt Victron, so 3,120 on the. That I could show you.
Just a gorgeous boat. How they do the woodwork, the joinery, everything is just flawless. Just wonderful job that they do.
Yeah, it's we've been incredibly happy with it, and to your point, right? There's a lot of pride that goes into the work that Catalina puts together. Yeah.
Let's see the selling feature up here.
Yes, the palatial captain's space, right? Or captain's. Quarters, if you will.
A bed you can get in and out of from either side.
Yes, that was a huge selling feature for my wife as well, just to be able to kind of get in and out of the bed. Everybody loves the classic up and down here, right? You want to kind of recline or move it up and down.
Oh yeah.
So if you are, wanted to read a book and kind of sit up, you have the ability to do it. But when you're in bed, you're kind of putting it back down.
Yeah.
So that's been great. It's got a bow thruster as well. That's kind of under the forward berth, and the water tanks are under the forward berth as well.
Nice. And you have a head in here.
Yeah, forward head with a dedicated shower.
Ooh, nice.
Which again is fantastic.
That sells a boat.
Yes, and there's something I appreciate, I guess, about taking a shower on a boat.
Yes. Yeah.
Like
a hot shower.
A hot shower on the boat, right? Like obviously the hot water tank's 11 gallons, so it's more than enough for my wife and I to be able to take separate showers and not worry about hot water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it's been so good to us that this is our happy place, right? People ask us all the time like what the plans are on this. I'd rather be here, right?
Yeah.
Like golf, I'd rather be here, right?
Yeah.
There's always something to be said about. There's always something to be said about a clean bilge.
Yeah.
So you got lots of space here, clean bilge.
Look at that.
You can kind of tell, right? You can tell a saltwater boat versus a freshwater boat.
Yeah.
The market right now on these boats in U.S. dollars is probably in the low 300s. So, probably in that 320 space, 310, 320. Because you're really cruise ready, right? Like it's one thing when you're a buyer to look at something like this and make a decision to go. But I look at this and say you're cruise ready, right?
Yep.
Your one piece of the pie could be a water maker, and I've seen a lot of them kind of set up in that bilge area.
There's room.
But but other than that, you're cruise ready, right?
Yep.
Like this is turnkey ready to go.
Yeah.
All the power you need. The engine's just been in phenomenal shape, well maintained.
How many
brand new
hours?
generator. The engine's about 1,400 hours.
Oh, it's nothing. Yeah.
It is nothing. It's
The Great Lakes boat, it'll just have nothing on it.
yeah, and that's the beauty too. Like when we got it, I think it was about 800 or so. So like we've put some good hours on it because we've used it, right?
Yep. What a well done, proper cruising boat. I especially love the level of professionalism in every single install and modification that's been made to this boat. It's all perfect. It looks factory. If you have any comments or questions for Sam, leave them below. I'm sure he's looking forward to hearing from you. Also, if you already have a boat with fancy electronics and you're as serious as Sam is about taking good care of them, check out this article we just posted on our website, How to Maintain a Small Boat's Electrical System. It's full of tips and tricks to help you keep your systems in tip-top shape. If you like sailboat tours like this, please hit the thumbs up. It really helps us out. And hit subscribe so that I can see you again next time.